Mitchell, jumper. Oh yeah! DaVon Mitchell owns the night.
It was win or go home, and with the season on the line, the Hawks and Heat delivered an absolute thriller in Atlanta, an overtime showdown packed with grit, intensity, and unforgettable moments. The Heat came out blazing, storming to a 17-point lead early in the second quarter. They were everywhere, diving for loose balls, locking in on defense, and executing like a team on a mission. But the Hawks weren't going down without a fight, fueled by the former Cavs duo of Caris LeVert and George Niang.
Wiggins, his jumper is pure.
Eric Spoelstra talked about how much they love Andrew Wiggins.
And what a save for Miami. Hero steps into the three, bottom. Highsmith ready.
Atlanta clawed back, slicing the lead down to just 3 points by the third quarter. Inspired by his teammates' hustle, Trae Young stepped up in the fourth, ready to take control. Young delivered in the clutch, giving the Hawks their first lead of the night and sending the Atlanta crowd into a frenzy. After Bam Adebayo knocked down a smooth mid-range jumper to cut it to a one-point game, the wildest sequence of the night unfolded. Onyeka Okongwu, of all people, nailed a rare three-pointer, then turned around and stole the ball.
And it's growing on him now as Yang lets one go.
We're down to 5 seconds. Swing it. LeVert fires. Connects for three.
Much different level to start this second half.
Wiggins turns it over. Daniels to Young, turns the corner. Gives it up for the layup.
Finishing with a thunderous dunk in transition to put the Hawks up by 6. The building was rocking. But DaVon Mitchell wasn't ready to let the heat fade. He quieted the crowd with a timely bucket, and on the next possession, Atlanta played stellar defense for nearly the full 24 seconds, rotating, closing out, forcing tough looks, until Tyler Herro launched a rainbow three at the buzzer that somehow splashed through. What a game.
Wide open look. He's got it. Hawks cut it to three. Play-in drama in Atlanta. Young shows it. Got it!
Miami came out swinging, building a 17-point lead early with suffocating defense and sharp execution. But the Hawks clawed back behind the spark of Caris LeVert and George Niang, and by the fourth quarter, it was Trae Young's time. Clutch moments? Oh, there were plenty. With the Heat up by 1, Tyler Herro stepped into the spotlight. Off an Adebayo screen, Herro hit a pull-up, then a cold-blooded step back to give Miami a 3-point cushion. He scored 9 of his 30 points in the fourth, putting pressure on the Hawks. And despite another brilliant defensive stand by Atlanta, the ball slipped out at the last second, right into the hands of Haywood Highsmith for an easy 2.
Okongwu, cha-ching! Off three! Onyeka Okongwu, steal by Daniels. Look out! Okongwu on the rack attack! Atlanta has seized momentum, but Mitchell can...
Just brutal. But Atlanta had an answer. Young sliced through the defense to cut the lead to 1. Then, with under 10 seconds left and down 3, Ice Trae drove in again and tied the game with a tough layup with just 1.3 seconds left. The crowd erupted. Miami had one last chance. Wiggins' turnaround fadeaway missed, and we were headed to overtime. That's when DaVon Mitchell took over. The former King and Raptor hit back-to-back threes, giving Miami a 7-point lead. Then he drew a huge offensive foul, sending the Heat bench into a frenzy. Mitchell, the under-the-radar pickup, was everywhere, hitting big shots, playing lockdown defense, and giving the Hawks fits. Still, Trae wouldn't go quietly. He buried a deep 3 to make it a one-possession game, but Herro answered right back with a dagger. Momentum swung back and forth, and tempers even flared as Mitchell and Young exchanged words after the whistle. But in the final minutes, DaVon owned the night. A step-back jumper, an offense...
Kicks it out, Hero, shot clock down to 4. Hero, bullseye.
He finished with 16 points, 9 of them in OT, and shut the door on Atlanta's season. Heat win 123-114 and advance to face the Cavs. And no, DaVon and Donovan Mitchell aren't cousins, but the similarities? Kinda uncanny. Same number, similar frame, same tenacity. Meanwhile in Memphis, the Mavs were looking to keep their playoff run alive, but Jay Morant and the Grizzlies had other plans. Judd came out blazing. Downhill attacks, a reverse and one, and even barking back at Anthony Davis.
Screen on a bio. Hero pull up. It's good. Tyler Hero puts Miami up by one. Hero crossover. Hero step back. Yes.
Yeah, come on then. A couple of plays later, Ja detonated on a putback slam that shook the rim and the arena. He dropped 12 of his 22 points in the first quarter, leading Memphis to a 20-point lead early. The highlight reel kept rolling. Behind the back passes, 360 dunks by Aldama, and a relentless transition attack. Memphis led by as many as 25 and never looked back. Ant battled, finishing with 40 points and 9 boards, but he was basically alone.
Clock down to 2, down to 1, Adebayo, knock away, oh, it ends up underneath for Highsmith!
And worse, he tweaked his leg late in the game, stayed in to shoot an air ball, then was subbed out as the Mavs season slipped away. The Grizzlies? They were toying with their food. Jaren Jackson Jr. slammed home the exclamation point, and Jason Kidd could only watch as time expired. Fun fact, it's been exactly 77 days since Luka Doncic was traded, and on day 77, Dallas got eliminated. So with Memphis moving on to face OKC, the full playoff bracket is set. The best time of the year has officially arrived. If you enjoyed the recap, hit the like button and subscribe. We've got daily content coming all postseason long. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.
Young, 3-point lead for Miami. Young gets inside and lays it.